quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now he'll escape to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Griffin. Flush to his right. Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Hill now to throw. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Griffin to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Now RG3. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Calvin Johnson, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Throwing now is Griffin. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
At the 30-yard line.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Griffin. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Griffin going to throw it. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put
Shit garbage.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes this Washington 24. Our home team 12.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So a victory here for the Washington football team. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everybody. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Griffin. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there on a Washington first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now it's Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Griffin will throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Griffin to throw. This is brought in by Gibson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. RG3 scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Next is Washington 7, Rams 0.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Cunningham. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
First down, Rams.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5-yard pickup on the play.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down. Derrick Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. And that's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. Cunningham. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 28, 12 yards there and a first down. Steps away to his left. Now Cunningham has the ball knocked down, but it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes, so they will hold on to the football indeed. On second down, it's Henry, and he's going to be stopped close to the first down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 16, a gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
That's caught by Jackson, and he's brought down. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Derrick Henry from a yard away, bowling his way in. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
On first down, Griffin. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target. But it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw again, Griffin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Henry. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Cunningham. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, Griffin. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. That's a snap, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
By Devin White. No gain on the play.
Final play of the half, it's Griffin. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed, indeed. On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now left side on the swing pass. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
From the gun on third down. Cunningham flushed out right. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's Henry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Cunningham looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And he finds McLaurin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. That is caught at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll run with Henry.
And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Derrick Henry from a yard away bowling his way in. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, it's Griffin. He gets it left side to Johnson. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Griffin. Flush to his right.
That's complete to Moss out of the backfield.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Intercepted by the Rams.
Come on, let's go.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Back now at FedEx Field. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. The big fella, and he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, L.A. Hayden Hurst, 57 yards. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 20.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 25 on second down, Griffin escaping the pressure right. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second and 9, Griffin eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 37.
It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Griffin. And he'll be taken down at the 34. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Griffin. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Flush to his right.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and now it's second down. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly, costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. Now RG3. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good, and that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
33-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still... You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. It's a win for the Washington football team as we say so long from FedEx Field. Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Now Griffin on 1st down. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. Randy Moss, 92 yards.
And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Fielded in the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
They start on the ground here. It's Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Now on 2nd and 13. Wilson got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Throwing is Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Griffin. Escaping the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Calvin Johnson there to make the grab.
And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
The kicker on for the point after.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in the end zone. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the counter now, it's Sanders. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With this Washington 14, 49ers nothing.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick-6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and which you also have to guard against.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. He'll find Gibson here, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Out of the gun, Griffin. He's going to go for a big play downfield. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Randy Moss. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got it.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Chamberlain. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. DK Metcalf, 37 yards. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we'll leave it. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Now the extra point. Statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now, Griffin on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's at least a couple of times that they've tried to stretch the field here in this first quarter. They haven't been successful yet. But obviously, they're going to keep trying, and maybe they'll find some seams underneath as this game progresses.
And this shot downfield on second down is brought in. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Big yardage that time for Washington. 58 yards.
On first down, Griffin. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 21 yards away.
And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
Washington 7, Patriots nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
run for the first time with Benny Snell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Down at the 26. A gain of a yard.
They go play action with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
On first down, Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. He'll buy some time. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Russell Wilson sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. It's caught. Jones. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic.
Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone for a Patriots touchdown. Calvin Johnson there to make the grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
It's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Benny Snell, 37 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And it's up and good. That pushes the lead now to 15-7.
It's the score, Patriots 15, Washington 7.
Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Going for the deep ball. And got his man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Randy Moss, 77 yards. And Washington now within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys...
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down.
Russell Wilson sacked.
They go play action now. Wilson. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one. They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd down, it's Snell. And he's going to be stopped close to the 1st down marker at Washington's 12-yard line. 43-yard line. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. That's going to set him back 5 yards. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. Caught on the right side by Jones. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Off play action. Wilson. They'll roll him out right.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Jones. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out two.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 18-yard touchdown run.
And Washington has taken the lead.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, mental out, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Going deep for Hopkins. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 11. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30.